Welcome to Amateur Decorating Like a Pro. I am Catherine. In 2024 Christmas series, we have done 4 videos and we have one more to go after this one. We're on the front porch now where it is freezing cold out there, guys. So these are not new shipments. These are old items and I am getting ready to decorate the front porch very quickly. So let's get started. This wreath is hanging on a command strip that's been here for at least 5 years, guys. All I do is refresh it with new lights and add a fresh bow. I love how the lights sparkle through the dining room window. I got these trees from Walmart a couple of years ago. They are very thin. So in order to make them more dense, I took a half piece of garland and I wrapped it around the tree trunk. I also added Christmas lights. I then also added some red berries underneath some of the branches, securing them with floral wire. Next, we're going to recycle some items from a mailbox topper and an old basket, and we're going to make a centerpiece for the iron glass top table that's out there on the front porch. And here's what we do. I know the basket doesn't look great, but don't worry about that. What we're going to do is we're going to remove the picks, the ornaments and things that were used inside the mailbox topper, and we're going to put them in an arrangement. So here's how we got started. I know the bottom is in bad shape, but this is that brown construction paper that's heavy duty, and so I'm going to use the hot glue gun to secure a piece of this paper to the bottom of the basket. And then I'm going to take some recycled styrofoam from a shipment that I received, and I'm going to place that in the bottom. I'm going to double that styrofoam. Now, in between the 2 layers of styrofoam is plenty of hot glue. Next, we're going to place our lantern on top of the styrofoam, and we're going to measure out where we want the actual lantern to be permanently placed. We're going to add warm glue, not hot, because styrofoam will melt, and then we're going to place our lantern on top of the glue. And it's going to be firmly in place. Now, let's pull out some pics from that mailbox topper. Look at all these goodies. I stripped that thing bare, guys. I got every single one. And look how much stuff was there. Wow. This is enough to do 2 arrangements. Amazing. And look how clean and neat they were. The picks were so easy to remove from that topper. And I'm not using any glue. I'm using the longer pieces, the ones that are less decorative, around the edge of the basket. And I'm slightly bending them downward over the edge. This is an LED candle with batteries, and I will still have access to it after the arrangement is complete. This is coming together beautifully, I must say, and I'm going to have to get back outside and finish up the porch. And I'm going to be wearing 2 pair of socks, 2 pair of pants, 2 shirts, a hoodie, and a cap underneath the hood, and a pair of gloves, because this is the last day that I'm going to be outside decorating anything. This is so pretty, and that red really pops. And the berries and the holly, it is so beautiful. Even at night, you can spot that red on our porch. Now in April 2021, I did a DIY entitled DIY Gorgeous Pole Lanterns. And that's what we are using here, along with some supplies like some leftover foam, some faux and real greenery, and of course my trusty hot glue gun. I cannot believe it. I was so surprised that the actual lantern container fit right inside the top of this flower pot. I mean, snug as a bug. This is real greenery, and it has been sitting in water. I added hot glue and floral foam, and then I added additional magnolia picks. Now all this beautiful green foliage needed was some red berries. Now this is some old footage here of these boxwood wreaths when I first purchased them a couple of years ago. I've had these red berry wreaths. You've seen them on my door probably 2 years ago. Let's combine the two. And look how small the red berry wreath is, and look how well it fits inside the boxwood wreath. I'm using floral wire, just wrapping it completely around both of them together. And look, this is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I might add some small LED lights for some backlighting on those wreaths, but depending on how bright the light is on those lanterns, I'll make that decision. But it looks really pretty on the front porch. I had no idea I'd done this much work out there in the cold, but I think I'm pretty much done. And by the way, please hide those electrical cords and secure them so your guests do not trip over them. I know we want to make everything pretty, and we need to also use caution because stretching your electrical cords across walkways is a dangerous thing to do. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, stay in prayer and stay creative. Merry Christmas, everyone.